one now.
Hey guys, so now that we talked about habit 1, we're going to talk about habit 2, which is begin with the end in mind. So basically, so far we talked about being proactive and taking charge of the things that you need to do. Now we're going to talk about what are the things that you need to be in charge of. So the idea of habit 2 basically is to, every time that you are doing things in your everyday lives, you have what you want to get, you have your end goals in your head. So this sentence is very common every time, every day we say that we're busy with a lot of things to do, university, AIESEC stuff, work related, but usually these things most of the times are what we call mid goals. So the goals that we have for tomorrow, the goals that we have for Friday. But when we spend a lot of time focusing on these goals, we rarely think on what are they driving to. So what is our end goals? How are the things that we are doing right now contributing to where we want to be in the end? And this is mostly what this habit is about. And in AIESEC, this is very common. So we do a lot of things. We do AP interviews, we do opportunities, sales meetings and stuff, but we really need to understand while we're doing these things, where do we want to get. And then we prepared like 3 topics for you to keep in mind when you're thinking about your AIESEC experiences as in general, and the things that you're doing every day and where you want to get. So the first thing is to understand yourself. So what are your key values? What are the things that make you who you are? So a lot of self-awareness to start this habit, to understand how can you actually live these values, live the best of you inside the organization, and don't go through other ways and other ways of doing the things that you need to do. Second thing is to set very clear personal goals. So personal goals are part of the team standards in general, but they are very important when you think about AIESEC experience. So think about what do you want to get out of the area, your work, in terms of functional work. So what are the results you want to achieve? What are the things that you want to conquer in your area? And also in your personal life. So what are the things that you really want to develop inside AIESEC in the experience that you are now? And then talking about experience, in AIESEC, it's very common that we do things without having a very clear career plan right from the start. So if you're a marketing member, what do you want to take out of this experience of marketing member, and then before applying for a team leader marketing, for example, or for a team leader OGV? So how can you actually design your experiences inside the organization and the ones that you want to have, to take the most out of them and to prepare yourself for next experiences, and then be in charge of these experiences and make sure that they contribute a lot to where you want to achieve. So these 3 things are very punctual things, but then can help you in keeping the end goal, your end targets in mind when you're doing things in AIESEC. In your workbook, you have a page about this topic, and it says basically for you to write your discharge report. Meaning that, imagine that in the last day of your experience so far, so if you're a marketing member, in the last day of your marketing member experience, you have an LC meeting and you need to present the report of the things that you achieved and how was your experience as a marketing member. Write this speech and imagine what you want to say for your LC in this moment. And then let's see how you can actually start to think about end goals. Thank you.